And the Oscar for Best Podcast goes to... Openly Beta!
Hey! Yes! Well, I'd just like to thank my mother and my father and all my friends at home for making this day happen. And I'd just like to say, don't forget me!
Think you can take me! You done? Don't forget me! Think you can take me! You done? Don't forget me! Think you can take me! You done? Don't forget me! Think you can take me! You done? Don't forget me! Don't forget you can take me! You can take me! Don't forget! Don't forget! You can take me! Think you can take me! Don't forget me! You done? Don't forget me! You done?
Don't forget me. Don't...
Welcome!
I didn't know we were starting, I was singing.
To Sandbox, the podcast where we talk.
Did you get the bottle opener?
It's just there, damn it.
Oh, it's so far away. Oh!
So
Today we're going to be talking about the Canadian Rockies.
Openly Beta.
today Jack, you haven't. Well, do you have your phone?
Oh,
Because we're doing.
that ale smells strong.
Does it?
Maybe it's yours.
That smells really bad.
It's hopping here.
It's hopping here.
We're going to be finishing off our Game of the Year talks. I think on today's episode of Openly Beta's Sandbox trademark, it's just the kind of genre awards. I think we did kind of
Yeah, we didn't do genre awards.
the main ones,
Yep.
kind of the style of the game, and now it's best action game, best adventure game, best puzzle game, best anime game. Do you want me to just move the light around?
Something needs to be changed.
I think you need to be removed from Opening Beta.
Or just turn it off. Oh, actually, that's better.
I'm just going to move my giant head in the way.
So, before that, tell me what you think of your beer. Tell me if
I
it's
haven't
any good.
tried it yet. Jeez. Oh, I think that's on its way out. Never mind, it works like a charm. So it's called the Hopping Hare. It's a pale ale. Frisky legs, amber eyes, hedgehoppers and skedaddlers. Though they're known by dozens of deliciously different names, when hares pour onto Purbeck Ridge each spring to hop, box and dance till dawn, they live up to the fame of the name we know best, the Mad March Hare. They don't tell me much.
And I'm drinking Bingle Gels.
Very nice.
It's a deep copper ale. A strong, full-bodied, fruity, deep mahogany bitter with hints of dark fruit, a malt sweetness with balancing bitterness and a warming finish. Ideal for after dinner or if you with. There's a spelling mistake on the back of this bottle.
What's it say?
It's meant to say or with your Christmas pud, but it says you.
With you, Christmas Pud.
With you, Christmas pud.
What's your little nickname, Christmas Pud?
It's either missing a letter or a comma.
You never know.
So, mine's really delicious, and it's exactly what I expected it to be, in a good way. It's just a nice, warming, Christmassy ale.
Oh, warms you right up for Christmas.
It does warm me up. I should be having it right now. It's December, whatever. And yours tastes like what?
Speaking of warming up, mine's been in my bag all day, and to cool it, I left it outside for about 3 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
So it's still quite warm, which may cloud my judgment a bit, but I quite like it.
Good. Speaking of warming up,
It tastes quite strong, quite ale-y, but
No,
Good.
sorry.
Reminds me of getting drunk.
Good.
What were you gonna say?
4.4%. Mine's a bit stronger. Mine's 5.2.
Oh, big boy.
You have a stronger one. No, I was just going to say that mine was never chilled at any point.
Really?
No. But this one's more acceptable to drink.
So you just have to beat me in every way, is that it?
I feel like this one actually should be drunk room temperature because of the nature of it.
Yeah.
It's a shame I can't see what colour it is.
Pour it onto your hand. Oh, only on opening beer. This is professional beer connoisseurism.
Can confirm it is a deep copper colour, as the name would suggest.
Oh, it's like you didn't have to pour it on your hand. That's the new rating is colour.
I would like to just use this as an opportunity to quickly say that I've just started a new job at a brewery. I'm now a brewer.
Jamie's officially a brewer. You can't say we don't know what we're talking about anymore. You can only say that about me.
I will say that our opinions on beers up until this point have been ludicrous. But from now on, you can safely continue to ignore Jack and listen to my fantastic advice.
Well, I'm just gonna say I like that about every single beer I drink ever, and just maybe say some are better than others. So there's that. There's that rating system.
That's probably what I'm gonna do as well, to be honest.
Sweet. Sick. We both like our beers.
Both like our beers. We know what also we like.
What?
We like our games. Bring on the game of the years.
Okay, but should we rate the beers first?
Oh yeah.
Or are we just gonna have that come up on the screen?
Oh, we'll have that come up on the screen, I think.
Sweet. We'll discuss that at a later date.
We'll discuss it on a later date.
Discuss that at a later date. Right, so
I'm
we
really
finished
enjoying this.
best VR/AR game. Because I don't think we have much to say except I like Beat Saber.
Except we don't actually know any of these games. Well, Jack knew one of them.
Our knowledge on games is only slightly better than our knowledge on beer. Best action game. Here we go.
Go on, give me a selection.
Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Dead Cells, Destiny 2, Forsaken, Far Cry 5, Mega Man 11.
All actually quite good picks.
Yeah.
I thought that... Wait, no, that didn't come out this year.
What were you going to say?
Vermintide 2. I don't think that came out this year.
I don't know.
I feel like it came out last year. I got it this year. They're really good picks.
Yeah, I'll probably say no to Black Ops 4. Just because I'm not really a fan of games coming out every year with only slight improvements.
I don't. I think it's the best Call of Duty in a while.
In a while, yeah.
I still don't.
I haven't been enjoying Call
I
of Duty.
have played.
I
Who
haven't
played
been
Black
buying
Ops
them.
4?
Yeah, only again very briefly.
Yeah, I played it briefly as well. I played I played a little bit of every mode, and
I haven't played Zombies,
played a little bit.
which is obviously
It kind
foolish.
of, it kind of, to me, it just felt like Call of Duty, which is a bad thing.
Yeah, at this point it's kind of like I don't really know what they can do to massively change them up. Far Cry 5 I haven't played, but I did really want to. It looked good to me.
Far Cry 5, I haven't played. Also heard it's good.
Yeah.
The two games I have played are
Destiny
Dead
2
Cells
Forsaken.
and Destiny 2.
Destiny 2 I'm really enjoying, probably because I got it for free. That massively skews my opinion.
So I actually bought the Forsaken expansion.
Okay. Which is
a
what
few
has
days
been
ago.
nominated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my opinion on Destiny is really weird. I'm really, really enjoying it a lot. However, I will not be buying Destiny 3.
Yeah.
I don't think... Basically, I paid... Because I got the expansion on sale. I paid £26 for essentially 3 expansion packs and the base game. And that was loads of... That's like a good solid amount of content.
Yeah.
I would have been very frustrated if I bought Destiny 2 just when it came out.
Yeah.
Too expensive. You don't get enough.
Yeah. It's not the sort of game I would, spend money on. I mean, it is the sort of game I'd spend money on, but
I've been having a lot of
I
fun.
wouldn't have spent money on Destiny.
I've been playing it with a mate, and so it's been fun. But I don't think I'll be getting into the whole grinding aspect. Which is apparently that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
But I feel like once I've done all the content, I'm not even going to be, I'm happy with my purchase once I've done that. I don't think I could recommend it if it was at full price though.
Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of just grinding in games in general. Unless it's something like Pokemon where I feel like I'm getting a different experience from it. Or I don't know, with Pokemon you feel like I'm bonding with all my Pokemon. And you kind of you pick different ones and you get new moves and stuff. Like stuff happens in between. When you're just doing the same thing over and over again, it feels a bit soulless. It's like,
I've become more against grinding as I've gotten older.
Yeah.
Because I've had less time. And I've come to appreciate games that are still long, but just are balanced in a way that requires no grinding.
Yeah.
I think it's actually kind of good level design. Really.
Yeah. I agree. I think it just breaks the pacing of the game.
But Destiny 2 is not so bad for grinding because it's way more interesting than like a Pokemon battle.
Yeah.
Over and over and over again.
Yeah.
But it's not something that I'm going to invest time in.
If I was doing it a lot, I think for a game like Destiny, you kind of want it to be exciting, and if you're just grinding constantly, it feels massively less exciting. Whereas a game like Pokemon, I mean, obviously it does have exciting aspects, but a lot of it is just quite relaxing and casual.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because Pokemon games are on handhelds, grinding on a handheld is a completely different thing.
Yeah.
If I'm
do it while you're doing something else.
I have no problem grinding in a handheld. Actually, thinking about it. In fact, I would say most games that I've played that require a level of grinding have been on handhelds.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Dead Cells is really fun.
Yeah.
And it got crazy good reviews. I wouldn't nominate it though.
Fair.
Oh wait, no wait. I'd nominate it, but I wouldn't.
You wouldn't give it.
I wouldn't want it to win.
Mega Man 11.
I played a demo.
Was it good?
Yeah, sure.
I thought it looked good. Pretty happy it's on there.
Yeah, same.
I don't really know what I'd go for. Probably Dead Cells. If I'd played Far Cry 5, maybe Far Cry 5.
Yeah, I feel like Far Cry 5 would have won out as well, but I'm gonna go for Destiny actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, really
Fair.
enjoy it. I'm really enjoying it.
I mean, yeah, it's just action, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just right on the action.
What's next?
Best action adventure game. So you would have thought
here we go.
extremely similar.
Here are all the games we haven't played.
But none of them
Wait,
are actually the
have
same.
a scroll down. Have you played any of those games?
I've briefly played Red Dead Redemption 2.
I don't think we're even remotely qualified to have a discussion on this.
Let's say what they are. I think we've talked about all these games in previous
Yes,
nominations.
we have.
So we'll just say what they are. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, God of War, Marvel Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption 2, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I haven't heard much about Shadow of the Tomb Raider, but I hope it's good because I really like the last one.
The game is good, full stop.
Just good?
Just good.
Fair.
And has sold extremely poorly.
Oh, I thought it
So
might.
much so that within, I think it was 2 weeks, it was 33% off on Steam.
Jeez.
Oh, Battlefield 5 is 50% off, I
At the
believe,
moment.
right now.
Go get it.
That came out a few weeks ago.
Yeah. That's quite insane because Battlefield's a huge franchise. I mean, I know Tomb Raider is, but it's not as big anymore. I met the new Lara Croft at Comic-Con.
That's so cool.
Yeah, she was very nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, me and two of my friends dressed as Tomb Raider characters from the new game.
You did? I didn't realise you met her.
Yeah.
That's incredibly cool.
And I briefly saw Ashley Johnson, aka Ellie from The Last of Us, aka Gretchen from Recess, aka Blonde Waitress in The Avengers.
I've only seen two famous people, and they're both internet famous.
I mean,
which is not the same thing.
I feel like the Tomb Raider
Actually, I saw 3.
mocap actress isn't massively famous, if at all, even in gaming circles.
Yeah, but you're not.
It was still cool.
Yeah, but it's unlikely to see that person. I mean, it's famous for us.
Yeah.
You're unlikely to see that person. Whereas, I saw Tomska. This is a Comic-Con.
Yeah.
And Weeble, from Weeble Stuff.
I don't think I know Weeble.
it used to be a very big website for like funny. They made funny videos, like animations and stuff.
What was Tomska like?
I didn't actually talk to him.
I have a friend who met Tomska and said he was really mean. Which always surprises me because you don't think Tomska would be mean.
He was mean? How could he be mean to him?
He said he was just mean to this guy. He was like laughing at his glasses or something. It's really bizarre. Maybe he was having a bad day.
I also saw. I don't actually know who it is.
Yeah.
I saw at the time, famous YouTuber. I can't actually remember who they were.
Fair.
But they were actually attending Comic-Con as a fan, which is kind of funny because they were like recording themselves and vlogging.
Yeah.
Like, I know who that is. I don't know their name, but I recognise them.
Can't be famous then. Yeah. Tell me more. Best role-playing game.
This is the one I want. This is the one.
I feel like you've played most of these. Dragon Quest 11, Echoes of an Elusive Age, Monster Hunter World, Ni no Kuni 2,
Nino Cooney.
Neo Keanu, Revenant Kingdom, Octopath Traveler.
Yep.
That's actually the sequel to Septopath Traveler. Pillars of Eternity 2, Dead Fire. You haven't played that one, have you?
No.
No one knows that one. Get it off.
So here's my take.
Yeah.
Get
This is
out.
a tough one.
Take out one of those. I would say Monster Hunter World is loosely an RPG. It is an RPG and it's not. And then
Yeah, in terms of genre aspects.
I know nothing. Oh no, I do know Pillars of Eternity. I think it's made by Obsidian. Yeah, it was.
Yes.
I haven't played it, but that's pretty sick. I'll give them that. Take off Octopath Traveler.
Not RPG, you know.
Replace it with Xenoblade. Come on. Why isn't that on there?
Why isn't Xenoblade on there? That is quite surprising. I'm gonna go ahead and immediately say Ni no Kuni to Revenant Kingdom. I think we'll win.
I think
You think Dragon
that
Quest?
Octopath Traveler's going to win,
Oh, okay.
and I think Dragon Quest should win.
I probably also would say I think Dragon Quest should win. But I think Ni no Kuni will win.
I still haven't finished Dragon Quest,
You
and that's not because I haven't been playing it.
Just because it's huge.
It's really long.
Yeah.
Alright, I haven't been playing it as intensely as I could. I've been playing it
As much as you can.
fairly on and off,
Yeah.
but I've sunk in like a good 80 odd hours. Still on the main story. I haven't done any side missions.
Really?
Yeah,
Jeez.
I've basically done no grinding at all.
Not to be
You
terrible
don't need
at a
to.
game like that. I would spend my entire life on it. I do want it.
Apparently the post game is really, really good as well.
Mm. We should get on that then. Best fighting game.
Ooh.
This is one I'm pretty underqualified for because I don't play very many fighting games.
Smash Bros missed the cut.
It did. That's pretty gutting. BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Okay, I've seen footage of that.
So good.
And it looks awesome.
So
I
good.
really want that. Soul Calibur 4 and Street Fighter 5 are Soul Calibur 6.
Yeah, it's definitely got Soul Calibur 6.
I can't read Roman
I think
numerals.
the 4 was on the GameCube.
And Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition. Only 4 fighting games.
So-
Didn't they prematurely put Smash on it?
So I'm gonna rip. I'm gonna say Street Fighter 5. Hell no.
I haven't seen anything about it.
It came out years ago. It's just because they've released DLC for it. So I don't know. That's not.
Arcade
Yeah.
Edition.
Soul Calibur 6 looks really fun.
Fair. I've heard good things. BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle I haven't heard of.
Is also okay. This is a weird one.
Mm.
So it's a cross, and I don't know. I don't actually know. It's a cross between different anime, not series, but and I'm not even sure if it's games.
Mangas?
No. Well, I think it's anime because one of the representations is Persona,
Oh, okay.
which is sick. It's like 4.
Yeah.
If it's BlazBlue, which is already or BlazBlue, I think it's pronounced BlazBlue actually.
Fair.
Which is already a fighting game series, and then Persona, have got characters in there,
You
and there's
got-
two
so-
other that I'm not familiar with.
Under Night in Birth and RWBY.
Basically, the game
Roosterteeth.
is not bad.
Roosterteeth are one of the
Roosterteeth?
franchises by Arc System Works, Atlas,
Oh, right.
French Bread, and Roosterteeth.
Yeah, but that'll be like
They're not
yeah.
fighters, but they're like franchise creators.
No, they're not. Well, I mean, they're from specific series. Like that's Atlas, who make Persona, have multiple other games. They've only got Persona characters in that though.
Yeah.
I think it's like from specific franchises within.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. I just didn't know if Rooster
Oh,
Teeth had...
sorry.
It got pretty mediocre reviews.
So the game is like a really standard fighting game, and the only cool thing about it really, it's not bad, but the only cool thing about it is the fact that you can play as all these different characters. However, they released it as a full price game, and then very quickly announced they're releasing DLC packs a lot, really fast. So they basically just cut a ton of content out.
Yeah, that's really annoying.
And like Persona, there are like a ton of characters which were, not just extremely important characters, but also all the characters look like they could have just been ripped from the Persona 4 fighting game. Persona 4 Arena, I think it's called.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah, that's kind of turns you off.
a lot of money for a 2D anime fighting game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
I think that's the one that should
I
be.
think it looks really, really good.
It's sick. It's made by Guilty Gear people.
Oh, is it?
That's what they made after that.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It looks like just playing the cartoon. Looks like it plays really well. Art style looks really good.
I haven't played it, but I have played Guilty Gear, and by the looks of it, they play very similarly. So.
Yeah. Oh, this is a nice category. Best family game.
Oh.
We're all about family here, aren't we?
Well, I know what I want to win.
Is it Mario Party?
Yeah.
Right, we've got Mario Tennis, Aces.
No.
Nintendo Labo. Does look good for kids, I think. Overcooked 2, that's fun. Starlink Battle for Atlas, haven't played.
Actually, also a good game.
Doesn't look family enough for me. There's not enough
Okay.
round characters. And then Super Mario Party. Yeah, I think we're both going to say Super Mario Party.
Although Starlink is actually better than Mario Party, technically.
Oh, really?
But when I think family games, I think the whole family coming together.
Yeah.
And
Not a game that
Starlink single player.
everyone in the family could
Play.
feasibly play.
Yeah. And Mario Party fits the
Yeah,
my
that's
definition is.
what I think. I don't know, I guess kind of party sort of games.
Starlink is really interesting
Oh, looks cool.
because on the Switch you can play as Fox McCloud in his R-Wing,
That's interesting.
and there are like whole levels, like substantial, well-made, high production levels just for the Switch, centered around the Starfox universe.
That's really cool.
And there's like a boss fight and like real effort, and people
So can they not
basically-
just make a Star Fox game?
basically that alone sold people on buying that game who are adults, because it's like the best Star Fox game that's been made for many years,
Yeah.
and it wasn't even made by Nintendo.
Man. It's made by Ubisoft. Yeah, Mario Party, I think we'd both say. Yeah, I agree. I think kind of something that the whole family would play together.
Definitely Mario Party. I've had so much fun with that.
Yeah. And you've
With
played it
my
with your
family.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good example of that. All different ages.
Oh,
Best strategy game.
this has been a interesting.
I like this. The Banner Saga 3, I've seen gameplay of. Battletech, I don't think I've seen any gameplay of. Frostpunk, I've played.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed
It's
Frostpunk.
really really cool.
Into the Breach and Valkyria Chronicles 4.
PC strategy games are my favourite genre of games, and they've died so bad. And
Fair.
BattleTech and Frostpunk are kind of like getting that getting that, like, slowly getting that back in.
Yeah.
The kind of over the top strategy game. I miss those games
We
so
just
much.
need a real good Dawn of War sequel.
No, we need Command and Conquer.
No. We need Dawn of War. When I brought Dawn of War, or my dad brought Dawn of War, we got Command and Conquer with it for free. Fun fact.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. Red
Yeah.
Alert 3.
And I never played Red Alert 3 because I was always playing Dawn of War. I've still never played Red Alert 3.
I haven't played Dawn of War, but I'm pretty sure it's a better game.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah.
I mean, we did get the other one for free with it,
Yeah.
so you'd assume. Oh, Dawn of War was amazing. It was
EA.
really good. Dawn of War 2 was disappointing, and we need a new good Dawn of War sequel. Wait, let's do it. Carry on.
EA recently announced a Command and Conquer remaster.
Oh yeah.
Command and Conquer 1 and Command and Conquer Red Alert. 2 games which I do not want to play ever again because they've aged horribly. But it's the first thing they've made Command and Conquer related in like 6 years.
Yeah.
They were going to make a new game, Command and Conquer Generals 2, and it got cancelled. First they announced it was going to be free to play. It's like, oh god, okay.
Yeah.
And then it's got cancelled.
And they said it's going to be a mobile game.
Yeah. Then they
With
now
microtransactions.
they've released the mobile game
Really? I said that as a joke and it
at
happened.
E3.
Yeah.
It's E3. Okay. People are into games who are watching E3.
Yeah.
And they see Command and Conquer, and a hell of a lot of people are going to go, yes, finally.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a mobile game.
That's
And
disappointing.
not only is it a mobile game, it's a really bad mobile game.
Oh.
Well, no, wait. Okay, maybe it's not a bad mobile game,
It's a bad
but
game.
it's like an embarrassment to the legacy of the franchise.
Yeah. I feel that happens a lot when
Yeah.
big gaming franchises bring out mobile games. Yeah. Right, this is one for us. Best
Sorry,
sports.
we never actually voted for the last one.
Oh, I'm going to say Frostpunk. It's the only one I've played.
I'm going to say Valkyrie Chronicles 4 and then not speak about it. It's pretty good.
We'll never know. Best sports/racing game. We know all about sports. Oh wait, Mario Tennis is on here, so that's my vote immediately.
I'm actually... Okay, read
FIFA
them out.
19, Forza Horizon 4, Mario Tennis Aces, NBA 2K19, Pro Evolution Soccer 2019. I did not know they were still making Pro Evolution Soccer games. I'm going to say Forza Horizon 4.
I am going to say Forza Horizon 4. I played it.
I haven't. I really want to.
It's really good.
It looks amazing. I think I said that for sound design.
Yeah, I think I did as well. Yeah, it's a like properly cool game, and the fact that it takes place in the UK for people who live in the UK,
We don't get that very often.
that elevates that just a little bit higher.
Especially a game like that.
Just the road signs are just all completely accurate, which is a weird thing, but you notice it.
It's more
when
immersive.
You suddenly see it in a game, like, huh, this is so cool. This is like really real.
Basildon.
Yeah, I don't know what the location.
Billericay.
I have a feeling that the location is somewhere generic in Scotland.
Slough.
No,
It takes place entirely in Slough.
I think it actually takes place in Edinburgh.
Fair.
I think.
That's where my dad is.
Really?
Yeah.
Hi, Dad.
I'll say no more about it. 2 weeks ago when this was recorded. Best multiplayer game. This is very broad. Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Destiny 2 Forsaken, Fortnite, Monster Hunter World, Sea of Thieves. I mean, I like Fortnite might get it. In terms of the multiplayer aspect. I would probably choose Monster Hunter World.
Not Fortnite.
You don't think it will? You don't think it should?
I feel like there was an award that I gave it to it earlier, higher up,
Yeah, you did.
which is a more generic one, and I gave it that just because of how popular it is and how I felt that.
Was it best mobile game?
No, I don't think so. Oh, it might have been, but I gave it to it because it's not a bad game, and it should be represented in some way. I think it would be a crime for Fortnite not to win any award because it's such a sensation.
Best ongoing game is what you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But I don't.
huge.
But when you I've just forgotten. I've forgotten the category.
Best multiplayer game.
When you say best multiplayer game, I'm thinking more nitty gritty. I'm thinking more how actually good it is.
Yeah.
So I think
And
other
also
Monster
how
Hunter,
I don't know, how it incorporates the multiplayer aspect of it, how it encourages you to play it with other people and that sort of thing. That's what I kind of think when I think that.
I think
That's why
that Monster Hunter World is a better multiplayer game.
yeah. It's
than
the sort of
Destiny.
thing where you play it with other people. Pardon me. This one's getting a 10 for gas.
Yeah, I'm going like that as well.
I think, yeah, it's the sort of thing you play it with friends and you piss about killing monsters and you have a laugh.
Yep.
You get together to, it's like an event to play it. Because with Fortnite, I feel like you don't really do that as much. It's the sort of thing you jump more into. I know multiplayer doesn't mean like multiplayer with your friends, but
If I was to give it a personal award, Destiny, because I've had such a good time playing that in multiplayer, like really good, and I definitely it's way better in multiplayer. It's a super smooth multiplayer experience.
Yeah.
I haven't played. I've played a little bit of Monster Hunter World. I don't own it.
I haven't played Sea of Thieves.
I actually got Sea of Thieves for free.
Yeah.
On the
I've heard extremely
Game
mixed
Pass,
things about Sea of Thieves.
and it's not a good game.
Yeah.
It really isn't a good game.
Fair. It had so much promise.
It's made by Rare.
So much opportunity.
Rare made Donkey Kong Country.
Rare made Conker's Bad
Rare-
Fur Day.
They made Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Rare made
made-
Banjo-Kazooie.
They made Banjo-Kazooie. They made Starfox
They made
Adventures.
Star Fox Adventures.
They made Viva Pinata.
They did they make Viva Pinata?
Yeah.
What a game.
They made Connect Sports. That's when they were in their decline.
Is that when they were brought out by Microsoft?
They were bought out by Microsoft.
A while ago.
I mean, Viva Pinata's Xbox 360 exclusive.
Yeah.
They were bought out way
When
before.
that came out, me and my friend would play it and just name all the animals penis. I find it uproariously hilarious.
That's such a funny story.
Yeah, right, this is probably where we fall off a bit. Best student game.
Alright, I don't
Best
think...
game made by student project.
I would say that it might not even be worth carrying on at this point.
It's best student game, best debut indie game.
We're not going to know any of these
those.
games.
And then it goes into the esports categories.
I was watching a podcast and
Go
They
elsewhere
were-
for that conversation.
they were saying, yeah, go there.
Get out.
And they were talking about the best esports moments. They were like, so we're looking through the game.
yeah, best esport moment.
Yeah. And they said instead of doing a traditional game of the year thing, we're going to talk about best esports moments because we know that most people are not going to know the best esports moments.
Yeah.
But some of us on the panel actually do. So we're going to talk about that and we're going to tell you why it was good. And it was really interesting because
There you go.
it's a whole thing that I know nothing about.
Do you know what that was? Can we recommend it?
It was the Easy Allies.
Of course it was Easy Allies. Jamie's obsessed with Easy Allies. Go watch Easy Allies talk about Game of the Year's best esports moment. Here's the link.
I think Easy Allies are...
Your favourite people ever.
Yeah.
You would so dump me for Easy Allies. What about Content Creator of the Year? I've heard of none of these except Ninja. We're not going to talk about that.
Are we on there?
Oh yeah, Openly Beta.
Oh,
Go nominate Openly Beta
vote
for
for
Content
Openly
Creator
Beta.
of the Year.
Yeah.
Right, Jane. Tell me all about Fallout 76. Smooth transition. Let's do the Ray William Johnson E3 smooth transition. It's like
Oh, Ray William Johnson.
Fallen Titans.
Yeah.
Quentin reviews. Go watch Quentin reviews. Don't watch us.
So-
We're terrible.
So, how much do you know about Fallout 76?
That's buggy shit and everyone's mad.
How much do you know about why people are mad?
Something about NPCs.
Something about NPCs!
NPCs! Something about NPCs.
So, I'm not going to go into too much detail
I feel like it's been talked to death.
Because it's been talked about to death, and this podcast comes out next week. Well, wait. When you're watching this, it won't come out next week.
It comes out.
It comes out today.
It comes out next week. That means it'll never come out. Because every time you watch it, it'll come out the next week.
No one will ever see it.
Yeah.
But we're going to be a bit late to it, so we're not going to talk about this for too long. But essentially,
that's us, late to the party.
Game comes out. Game's announced. Todd Howard. You know Todd Howard.
Yeah.
He comes on, makes a few jokes, kind of like, haha, we make buggy games, everyone laughs. And it's like, okay, that's not that funny. It's kind of bad.
Give us £40.
And then they call their beta the Break It Early Test Initiative or something. So basically saying that it's going to be broken. When does the beta come out? 2 weeks before it launches. So it's like, okay, the beta.
I was going to say, that's fine if it's like an early closed beta and it's genuinely there to test the game.
So, the game comes out. It's basically a £60 fan-made mod to Fallout 4.
Yeah.
With online. Okay, so they make a massive deal about the online, and there's no reason for it. The only thing that the online gives is bad things. It just adds more bad things to the game. It's like, because we have multiplayer, then we're gonna dumb down the story because you can't have a story. You can't have world-changing events if it's multiplayer. So, okay, well, that's a bad thing. But don't worry. But it's okay. It's okay. It's multiplayer. There'll be all sorts of fun options. No. Everything about the multiplayer sucks. There's like 20 people on a massive map, like massive. You never see anyone, and so all you're doing is really bad quests for the whole time. And I heard that the story is delivered through holotapes that you play in the background. If you get into combat, it stops playing, and then instead of being able to resume from where you left off, you have to play it again. And these are long.
That's such an annoyingly small issue.
But
it's like,
should
be that easy to fix.
It's an annoyingly small issue that single-handedly ruins the entire story.
Yeah.
Who the hell is going to be just standing there listening to an audiobook? Like, what the hell? But the thing I want to talk about that happened recently is what's it called? The collector's edition. Which came out a few days ago, about a week ago actually, and as part of the collector's edition, they promised a canvas bag.
I heard about the canvas bag.
Hello? Oh, I can't get in.
For God's sake.
Hello? I'm probably wondering why we locked the door.
From the top?
So,
add trousers in now.
As a collector's edition.
Go from the thing that happened recently is the canvas bag.
Okay. There's a thing that happened recently with Fallout 76.
Yeah. The canvas bag. I heard about the canvas bag.
So, yeah, it was nylon.
Yeah. And
originally, people were emailing them saying, this isn't a canvas bag. And they replied with,
we're out of canvas.
We're out of canvas, and instead we've got you this high quality nylon bag. Not, sorry, it's not what you ordered. No, just please understand. And then, obviously a lot of people complained, and it blew up on the internet. So their response was, we're sorry about the whole canvas bag thing. Have 500 atoms.
Yeah.
In currency.
Which can't buy a canvas bag in the
game.
Yeah.
Also, what can 500 atoms buy you? 500 atoms can buy you a redecorated door. A redecorated door!
It's like you're not spending anything by giving people atoms.
No!
Just give them more atoms.
like 10 grand. Like, make them bloody rich or something.
Or just give them like a fancy weapon.
Why are there microtransactions in the game anyway? So seriously, this is.
I just love that people are like, there's so little canvas left in the entire world that even in Fallout 76 they can't dish them out.
But since when has it been acceptable to have microtransactions? That's kind of been under the rug. Like, there are microtransactions in a Fallout game.
Yeah.
What the hell are they
Yeah, I
doing?
haven't really heard anyone complain about that, which is kind of bizarre.
Because there's so much more to complain
Yeah,
about.
that's true, I suppose.
But it's wild.
It's a slippery slope.
The fact that 500 atoms is £4 as well, it's actually pretty expensive for a decorated door.
That's insane. 500 atoms is £4. Who would spend £4 on a door in a game? That's awful.
But the thing is, the
You
game
can't even buy canvas back.
the game is horrendously bad.
Yeah.
And they have the audacity to charge you
£4 for a door.
£50 for the game,
Yeah.
and then have all these microtransactions. For all intents and purposes, in terms of actually, Fallout 76 is worse than Fallout 4 in every single way. Ignoring the multiplayer, just looking at the game, because the multiplayer has nothing,
Yeah.
so you might as well just completely cancel it out.
Yeah.
It's worse than Fallout 4,
Yeah.
and that's like kind of like factually true. That's not even like an opinion.
No, yeah, you can objectively rate things.
There is just factually less features, less going on in this game, and they have microtransactions in it now.
Yeah, it's bizarre. And that's the thing, you spend your 500 atoms on a redecorated door. You're like, oh, I'll get a blue door. They're like, sorry, we're out of blue.
A lot of
Have
people,
some green.
pardon me, a lot of people have said don't claim it. Don't claim your 500 atoms because then you're still liable for compensation.
Yeah.
Whereas if you take it, if there's any further compensation somewhere down the road, it's not yours because you've already taken compensation, and the law says that's it. So much bad.
It is really bad. It's a massive shame and disappointment. And I'm not going to complain anything soon. I really want to keep that going for as long as possible. I think games still get, a reputation of just being lowbrow.
Yeah.
Which I don't think is accurate at all anymore, if ever.
No. Oh, I think it did apply. I think in the era.
Like Pong.
Well, no. Also, like early, NES games. I mean, there was no serious game.
I guess so. I don't think it has to be serious though. I just think it's art in a different sense.
No, I think low brow insofar as it's.
I guess it was more mindless entertainment in
Yeah.
that sort of way.
Yeah.
I think it very quickly became something else though.
Yes.
Even like, I don't know, like first Resident Evil game.
Oh,
Like look at it now, it's like, oh that looks bad. But at the time, it's like, this is making me feel things.
No, before that,
Oh yeah.
you had some great RPGs on the NES.
Yeah. I just went straight to
Yeah, but I would say
3D platform machine.
I would say they really started to blossom when the SNES came out.
The SNES.
When you had like regarded some of the best RPGs of all time, which are genuinely incredible stories that are meant to make you feel. Whereas I think earlier RPGs were kind of not about the story, but more about that kind of like rush from leveling up and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Which is a bit different. I think that's kind of lowbrow, but whatever. Yeah.
I see that. Yeah, I think nowadays, games don't have an excuse.
No.
They should be held to that level.
Yeah, because they're incredibly hard to make.
Yeah.
And sometimes amazing, often amazing.
And people put in an intense amount of work. And yeah, a lot of the time, like, you get more out of it than you do a movie because you're so involved in it. It's so interactive. Especially like Last of Us. I bang on about Last of Us a lot because I love it so much.
No, Last of Us is a good example.
Such intense moments in that. Some of the cutscenes are just insane.
When I think,
And not even that, the gameplay itself, when you're like creeping through, and it's just like, it makes you feel extremely tense. You don't get out of like a lot of art forms.
yeah, when I think of a game that best represents that, I think Last of Us. I think that's a game which represents a good high point in games being an art.
Yeah.
Like, I think
I shed tears at the opening scene, and at the time I'd like barely cried at any movie. So it's like, yeah.
Are you on a bit then?
It's great.
Not you.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
tired.
boring you. Going back to Fallout, really quick. You just reminded me when you said games are hard to make. Another thing I have to moan about. I'm pretty sure the people who are working on Fallout 76 are working like 90-hour weeks or something ridiculous to try and patch everything together. I don't remember the exact amount, so this is probably a bad thing to bring up. I just want to say that's another thing that's bad. People in the games industry are treated really bad.
People in the games industry are treated bad.
I think animators in general, but also people in the games industry.
I both
animators as well.
hope and suspect that Fallout 76 was made by a smaller fraction of the Bethesda team.
Fair.
I hope.
And now maybe they're trying to scramble them
I
together.
hope what happened, and it goes into what you're saying. That's unfair. That's not. They put that game on a huge pedestal.
Yeah.
And those programmers are gonna be told off probably and say, what is this mess that we're making fools out of? And they're like,
a lot of
the
times
hell?
Management or production companies and then the smaller people get, well, a lot of times people just have to move from company to company because they just don't get kept on.
Bethesda's actually interesting because they actually have people who've worked there for a very long time.
I think Bethesda's probably one of the better companies in that sense, but obviously Fallout isn't a great example.
It's such a weird, they're in a weird place right now. My hype for Elder Scrolls 6 and Starfield there, the next game, is pretty much couldn't be lower.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep my hopes down, just so I'm
that's
not
what I mean.
disappointed. Even if it's good, but not really good.
Yep.
You know, then at least I'll be somewhat happy. It is worrying, isn't it, though?
Yeah.
I just think the industry definitely needs to be... Yeah, the industry itself... The industry doesn't treat itself like an art form. Like, people don't act like what they're making is really important.
They don't.
But games are really important to people.
Really important.
Like
to us, especially. We love it.
But like, there are people who are just really depressed and need video games.
No, it's really shocking to have such a mess, and that Fallout 76.
It's a huge industry now.
Fallout 76 is not your normal. We made a bad game. Damn it, we really didn't think it was going to be that bad. We didn't mean that. It's like they know it was bad. They made that game. And they looked at it. They must have gone, "This is terrible." They could have delayed it. They didn't delay it.
They should have delayed it.
They should have, but they didn't. No one looked at that game and went, "This is excellent. This is the next Skyrim." No one did that. But they made Skyrim.
That's what they should be.
And a lot of people who work at Bethesda made Skyrim, and they can't have been looking at this game thinking, I don't know how long it took to make Fallout 76.
Oh, good.
But probably not very long. We need to wrap this up.
Yeah, I think we said our piece. We like games. We want them to be treated better by everyone involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a nice note to end on. Make games great again. Vote for Trump.
We are openly beta. I love you.
I was going to say that.
I know, you always do it.
We are openly beta. I love you.
Bye-bye. That's a wrap, boys!
Games!